Did you know that you can create a custom layout for your reports? If not, follow this tutorial and learn how to save your own layout as default layout and how to reuse it for other reports. Let me first say a few general words about the layout options of our integrated reporting function. There are two types of report layouts: the default layout and the specific layout. The default layout stores a layout based on the reported object types, such as volume objects, CAD models, surface meshes, ROIs, analyses, geometry elements, and GD&T features, and the global background layout. When you create a report, all section groups based on objects of the same type will use the same section configurations and layouts. Default layouts can be applied to arbitrary scenes. The specific layout defines the layout of a report for a specific scene content. The layout of section groups and sections of the same type can vary within reports with such a layout. The constellation of the objects to be reported must be the same as in the initial report the layout is based on. This tutorial is about the custom default layout. I'm going to show you how to save your customized layout as a default layout and apply the default layout to a new report. Okay, enough theory. I'll open VG Studio Max and off we go. So that I can start with the actual topic right away, I've prepared a project. It contains a volume object, a porosity inclusion analysis, and a custom report. All options to create and manage reports are available on the Reporting tab. My custom report is listed here in the Report Selection icon group as Report 1. Let's have a look at the customized layout of the report. Report 1 is already selected, so I'll just click Open Report to open it. I have added a cover page with a title and a logo. And on the indication table, I restricted the analysis results to the 20 largest indications. In the background, I added the title of the currently displayed page and a small logo in the right corner. That's all I need for my reports. Now, I can save the report with the new layout and click Exit to close it. To save my custom layout as a default layout, I need to go back to the Reporting tab. Here, I'll select the report I have just created and click Export Default Layout. I'll save my custom layout under the name PIA Inspection in a suitable location. There's one thing you need to remember. It is not possible to create a default layout from a report that contains an absolute reference. Absolute references are created when you copy and paste an element, such as a histogram, an image, or a table, from one section to another section of the same report. Absolute references only work within the same report, meaning that you won't be able to apply your default layout to a different scene configuration. To avoid such pitfalls when creating your default layout, absolute references are marked with a small arrow. Back to VG Studio Max. The first step is done. Now, I can reuse the PIA Inspection layout for another project. Therefore, I'll open a new project by clicking File Open without saving the current project. The new project contains two volume objects, each one subjected to a porosity inclusion analysis. To create a new report with a previously saved default layout, I'll open the Create Report dialog. In the tree view, I'll check the scene item to include all objects available in the scene tree in the report. Then, I'll click Select here in the Report Layout section and browse for the PIA Inspection layout. If I already had several default layouts, I could choose one of the 10 previously used ones from the drop-down list. The currently selected layout is shown here. I'll click Create and wait until the report opens. And here it is. Let's check whether the default layout has been applied as expected. Okay, title page and background show the correct layout. What about the indication tables? Nice. The indication tables of both analyses are restricted to 20 rows, showing the largest indications as specified by the default layout. Now, you can try it out on your own and explore other layout options you might want to apply to your reports. Now that you've learned how to save a layout as default report layout, you can create as many default layouts as you wish and reuse them for different projects. For additional information on the integrated reporting, click the FAQ button here that will lead you to the FAQ page on our website. I hope you enjoyed this video. You'll find a list of all our tutorials on our documentation landing page via Help, Show Tutorials. Plus, make sure to register on Nexus and make it your go-to place for sharpening your expertise. Get access to this video and other information material to get the best out of our software. And visit the VG community to exchange ideas, ask questions, and discuss topics with other users and our Hexagon experts. And stay up to date on the latest news and developments. Register now, a world of insight awaits. Thanks for watching, and see you soon on Nexus.